Here come the sides. York first walking out, saluting their supporters on that far side. Past that Betfred Challenge Cup.
Now, Lewis, with Jared Salmon kicking off here, this kick could go anywhere.
He's a box of tricks, isn't he? So here we go, underway. Second round action in the Betfred Challenge Cup. It is York who will get first taste of the football, and you spoke about both teams wanting to start fast. McShane just shapes one way and then comes back the other with Jacob Gannon coming onto the ball. He gets an offload away, and it's McShane there again to support. Now he brings us out to the left-hand side, and here's Edwards trying to short the winger, but a really good defensive effort from Billy Walkley.
It's a great tackle from Walkley.
It was a Betfred League One Young Player of the Year nominee, but then Hingano on the next tackle strolls through to score the first try of the afternoon, and after a brilliant defensive effort from Billy Walkley, the gap just opened up and plenty of space for Hingano to just strut through and put Dot down. Just play there, but a bit to keep that going through the hands, but York still with tackles in their pocket. Harris up to the line, still going. Eventually stopped a couple of metres short. This is the last. Harris has kicked every one of these so far, but he's in the tackle, so that won't happen. But Edwards is across for York, just a short crash ball from the ruck, and Levi Edwards, who's had a lively start to this game, able to stop that particular move in its tracks, but plenty of shapes stacked over to this left edge from York. Hingano, Jesse D runs a lovely line and just strolls through the space to score, and York had been building and building from that kick. York out here, they'll take real encouragement from this, but that will be easier said than done as we come out to the left-hand side. D finds Brown, Brown chops back in. There was half a gap there, he couldn't quite find it. Here's Hingano crabbing along the defensive line.
Good really tackle on the inside there, had to be made.
Charlie McLarew made that tackle.
Cook
could be in for York. Referee's having a look at it, held up, so Keighley survive another flurry of punches from this York Knights line. Still a couple more to come. And now Fitzsimmons again. Could be straight through here. That could be a very simple way of scoring. It is. Liam Harris cuts through the line. York again with the opportunity to try and extend this lead before half-time. Hingano out to Harris. Harris steps back on the inside, finds the space, could be in for his second. And if his first was all about industry and muscle, his second is all about skill and a moment of brilliance from the York halfback.
Space on this left here as well, isn't there?
Plenty of time for York still to go through this full set if they need it. They might not. Hingano to DD with a little flick offload out the back. Could be space for Harrison, but Walkley does well just to get across. And good desperate defence from Keighley. D will just try the Route 1 approach on this occasion, and he's over before they head into the sheds, but York will be in a very, very commanding position at the break, and based on all of the traffic in the first 40 minutes of this game, it's difficult to see how Keighley are going to build themselves back in the second half. Harrison strokes that kick over, so there we go. 40 minutes in the book in the Betfred Challenge Cup second round. And it would be a very, very brave man who bets against York going through to the third round to play OKR.
Base and fine grass, and yeah, but you've got to credit York defensively. They've been really, really solid.
So back underway, Liam Harris boots the ball, and we are up and running in the second half here at Cougar Park. Stopped 15 metres short. Plenty of space to play with on this left-hand side, but Jordan Thompson just keeps the ball in hand for the time being and looks to muscle his way over. Eventually stopped just a couple of metres away, but York building again. Here goes Fitzsimmons, crashes through. And York have the first points of the second half.
He's had a couple there, Salmon, hasn't he? Failed to find touch with the kick to touch, and he's come up with an error there.
And now York could be away on the left-hand side. Jesse D goes through, hunting his hat-trick, eventually hauled down a few metres away, but York on the front foot again, sniffing more points. Here's Hingano, just crabs along the line, finds Santi. Santi could be through, and he does score. Just gets free of the tackle of Isaac Farrell. unable to wrap him up, and he gets that long arm out and touches down. But the line speed from York is really good to get out to the Keighley halfback. Misdirection from Bowes, shapes left and then comes to the right, gets the offload away to Samet. Samet finds Flanagan. Flanagan will keep ball in hand and try and muscle his way through himself. This is the last. Keighley with options on both sides of the ball. They go to the skinny side. In fact, Bowes keeps it in hand and tries to go himself. The ball's come loose. Miller's over and he's scored. Referee judging that it came backwards out of the grasp of Bowes. Into different positions.
George, you're not square, George!
Sansi now.
Whoa, look here.
And that is a high shot.
It is.
Sansi taken high. And it'll be interesting to see what decision the referee makes here beyond the penalty. Sansi, thankfully, is straight back up to his feet as we see it again.
It's direct contact with the head, isn't
Bowes, isn't it? It's just, it rides up. I think it's one of those that bounces off the shoulder a little bit and comes up.
He is slipping.
Like you say, it is contact with the head, so the referee may feel that he is within his rights to sit him down for 10 minutes, and that is what he does.
Yeah, that is
really industrious stint from him. Either side of half-time, McShane back onto the field of play, brings us out to Hingano. Hingano brings Joe Brown into the line, who finds Miles Harrison in space, and Edwards then put away on the right-hand side on the inside, but stopped by Keighley. York again with golden opportunity, and Team B will just try and smash his way over, and does. Farrell and Sal. McShane. Harris. Fitzsimmons. Brought down by 3 Keighley defenders. Options on both sides of the ruck for McShane. He shapes right but comes left. Hingano looks for a ball over the top of Miles Harrison, who could be away on the left-hand side. What a finish this could be from Miles Harrison. He pulls out the acrobatics to score in the corner. Good ball, looking to put more points on the board. Jacob Gannon has a crack now at the line. He's brought down 9 metres away. McShane out to Harris. Harris to Team B on the crash ball. He helps himself to his second try of the afternoon. Tuning into the Sportsman for a few years, and of course remember in lockdown we had Wigan versus York behind closed doors. This will be a very different experience as Keighley are going to get some more points on the board. The interception. Eventually he's brought down. Cook brings us out to the left-hand side. Harris. Oh, Jesse D nearly through for his hat-trick, but eventually reeled in. Tackles still in hand for York, so plenty of opportunity. Team B, could he have a hat-trick?
Oh.
Just forced back.
Well, you wouldn't have heard the end of it if he scored a hat-trick today, I tell you.
McShane out to left-hand side to Harris. Could be in here, they are in here. Really nice work from Liam Harris. There's the hooser. The conversion attempt from Miles Harrison will be the last act of the afternoon in front of a very happy band of travelling York supporters. They will be snapping up their tickets, you would think, for Friday night. Harrison steps up, another really good effort. He's put his foot through that. He's just pushed it to the right-hand side, but I'm sure he won't lose too much sleep over that one. A very polished performance from York, 72 points to 12. They've beaten Keighley, and really from minute one, complete control.